Try free apps, get rewards. Go to featurepoints.com now and start earning today.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Overwatch Pro 742, and today we got a very special video for you. We have another pro player reacts to whoever the hell this is, as I got a very special DM just last night. It reads, "Dear Overwatch Pro 797, I've been struggling a lot with my Winston recently and was hoping for your guidance. Battle tag, this guy. He is a Bronze 2 tank player, plays Winston. Map we're on is Samoa. Game length, he forgot. Okay, know what? I wouldn't remember either. It was 14 minutes and 9 seconds. It says it right underneath my arm, which I have very poor control over. It's you see it, right? It's right there. Yeah, I'm like pointing at it with my elbow. Anyways, I've been grinding this game a lot as for as long as I can remember, every day, every night, grinding rank. I quit my job just to get more hours in. My kids are starving because I have no time to make food for them. My wife left. I'm sorry, I think. My dream is to compete in OWCS someday and make money that way. Well, you're not going to make good money doing that, but, you know, money's money, I guess. But you can't get out of bronze because your teammates are so bad. I genuinely believe I'm at least diamond level. Oh, but I'm being held back by my dog shit fuck ass team every game. Sorry for swearing. Yep, that was bold. Whoa. I almost had like the hands. I was like doing the Mr. Beast thing. Mr. Beast. See what I'm doing it? Anyways. My mechanical skill and positioning are top notch. My aim is perfect. My ults are on point. I just don't know what else to do. So if you get this message, Overwatch Pro 568, please help me and my kids might not make it through the winter. Okay. So, as Overwatch Pro 468, I will make sure to always help out a struggling fan. Now, first things first, I already got the game pulled up. First things first, skin check. I got like the tactical Winston. I vibe with it. Nothing wrong here. All right. Now, let's just get into the game.
The world is possible today.
No unnecessary risks.
What are we looking at in the enemy team? All right, neither team has really
More field
picked yet.
research.
We got 5.
Grand.
I'm going to speed this up. I forgot how long these games take to start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Round 1.
Now we're in the game.
Capture the objective.
All right. Before anything, pause. Look at teams. You are a Winston. You have a Mercy, a Moira, and a Reaper Junkrat. This isn't a horrible team for Bronze 2, as I don't think there's a bad team for Bronze 2. I think every Bronze 2 team can be whatever it wants. But you're going to soon realize, you know, not the worst matchup. You got a Malga on the enemy team, so that won't be fun. But Brig's a good target. Genji's a good target. Juno, Soldier, all these guys, you know, they're not going to impede on your gameplay like other DPS might. So, you know, not bad. Alright. What do you do here? Who do you go for? Go for Genji? Alright, nice. Well, I'm gonna stop right there. We need to, like, talk about what just happened here. I know that was only a few seconds, but that was already more than enough. Alright, first things first. Your Moira's dead. Your Mercy's almost dead. That's not good. It kind of looks like you already lost the fight before it basically even started, if I'm being honest. Now, you can do 2 things. One, you can try to make a play and try to at least, you know, have something happen as your supports look like they're about to go down. Or you can do what you did. Give up on chasing the Genji, immediately bubble in the face of a Malga, and don't use your jump.
Safe with me.
And just face tank the Malga and back up. Now, you might get out of here. If you leave right now, I have no problem with this play. Okay. It's not terrible. I think you spent a little too long in there. I don't think you should face tank fight a Malga ever, but your Mercy got out. Fine. Your Bronze too. I'm not going to be picky here. Alright. Unlucky shield placement. With your bubbles, you gotta be very careful when you use them. The best Winstons are normally the ones that use their bubbles the best. Alright. There's a soldier, you go for it. Nice. Now chase. No! You can't just keep poking like this. You need to chase someone. You need to make some kind of play here, or you're just going to be doing this nonstop. Now, their Malga has a chance to feed his braid out right here. No, he doesn't. They're just playing point. They're going to play safe. You need to make the play. Your team's not making a play for you. You need to make a play. You have 80... Okay, you know what? You got the break.
I'm claiming this objective.
You need to chase someone, though. Genji, you saw him. He was low health. Right there. He's now right in front of you. Okay, you didn't... The play came to you, but I guess you made the play, so good enough. Stop face-taking the Malga. Okay, back up. Yes, there you go. Don't fight that Malga. You're not going to accomplish anything unless he's low health, and you're going to capitalize on that. Your team got the Malga. You're winning. You can push advantage here. They don't have a Malga right now. You have your full team. I wouldn't play... Playing here is good. Play around the corner. Don't play risky anymore. Malga's back. But I want you to realize their next fight could already be over. You have almost all your ults coming up. They have a Juno ult coming up, which would shut down most us counters. But right now, you could make a play. Or right then, you could have made a play. Right here, at this very moment, you could 100% keep chasing. There is no reason to back up besides just, secure the point. You got point. Chase. Why not? Why the hell not? The Malga's not here. Go for it. Push to your advantage. Okay. Alright, let's see what you do here. Alright. Malga's going in. This is bronze gameplay for sure. Alright. I got no comments, honestly. That's just par for the course. Kill the soldier. You have your jump. Don't forget you have your jump. You don't have to just walk towards them. You can secure a kill faster if you just jump. This Genji's going to get away. You're going to jump him, right? Alright, good job. There you go. If you let that Genji get away, I would have been very upset. Remember you have jump. You can split the distance of every single person on their team running from you with that jump. Wave to your teammates. Very polite. I respect it. Alright. Now, technically there's nothing wrong with what you're doing right now. Your team has point. You're just getting farming point. Nothing wrong. You're doing fine. But realize also, you can be making more plays here. You could be dominating the enemy team. You're playing passive and it's working fine, but the second they now make a play that shoots down your team, you had so much time to have made your play. Alright. Panic all at the end there. That's fine. I don't know... Oh, you got the juggle on the break? Alright, alright. A little bit of work mechanically wouldn't hurt, but, and you're dead. So, let's talk about this. A little farther back here. So, this is their Genji ult. He's going in. You have no sight of him. I mean, he has no sight of your team, it seems like. So, I guess that's fine in some way. Alright. Right? Whoa, what button did I just press? Okay. Hold up, I need to go back a little. Right here. I assume you probably knew you wanted to primal here, but just in general, realize your positioning, realize how unhelpful to your team it is to just stand here and just let everyone blitz you down. that ult can be saved for a more important fight that may happen. I mean, hell, it looks like the rest of your team's kind of in La La Land, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. If anything, they're the ones probably playing better. They're the ones on point. The Genji's the only one that stayed on point. And as they just kind of saw you as an easy kill because of how extreme of a feed this is. But it's fine. If you knew you were going to Primal and that's why you fed, then nothing wrong with that, I guess. But also realize, if this is a higher rank, they're not just going to let you Primal like this. That Mauga would mow you down. He's at full health. I actually don't know why he gave up besides being a bronze player. Yeah, he just gave up on you. I guess the appeal for his Genji, I don't know. Either way, very much in any other scenario, you would have died with your Primal again, or you would have had to back out with your Primal and have gotten negative value and given them nothing but ult charge. But I'll hand it to you. You got your kill. You got what you wanted here. And you died right afterwards because you were still insanely out of position. But it is looking like your team might get point here.
Lesson learned.
Yep. Alright. I don't think the Mauga gets back in time, and that is an easy first round. Easy is a strong word, but a first round on this.
Score.
A lot of things to improve on, but, you know, worked out in the end.
Ready for battle.
I would definitely not say that your team is throwing, though. I think you got some things to work on there. How many kids do you have?
Probably faster too.
I guess he won't answer, but, yeah. Curious.
5, 4, 3,
Bare minimum a father or two.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Didn't land a single basketball shot. Alright, well, at least he tried. You know, keep it light in between rounds.
The fray is upon us.
Alright. Same teams as before, except one key change, which you will probably find out very shortly. They got a Bastion. What's your counter? What's your play? I think you can play perfectly fine on Winston with a Bastion counter still being there. There's also a Cassidy. Cassidy is also a huge counter to you as the second he throws his grenade or his flashbang as it now is. Not going to be fun. All movement will be gone. Alright, you dive straight into their team, take a lot of damage.
The objective is now.
You didn't accomplish much, but you also didn't die, so I gotta at least reward something on that, I guess? I don't... Okay, your Mercy goes in and feeds, nothing you can do about that. Back up, I agree with that play. Alright. Remember you got your right click here. That right click, you can get some good ult charge on that. Okay, you saw the Bastion. Okay, I just need a pause here. You're taking damage, you're getting a good healing ult charge for your Moira, but I want to see you getting more ult charge right now. Their Mauga is 60% for 40 more to ult. You are at 40%. Now, of course, these ults aren't equivocal, but you want to kind of try to match them in some extent, and you're definitely losing the ult charge economy right now. And yeah, I mean, you're getting no value there. You just walk in, get nothing, and then back out. Now, admittedly, this is a very hard matchup. You could counter swap. I think counter swapping is lame, and it sounds like you only play Winston, so good on you for not counter swapping if you don't feel like it. Alright. Ooh! You could have body blocked him. I don't know if that's a good play or not. You probably would have gotten run down, but, you know, wouldn't have hurt to try. Your team was doing damage to him. Alright, don't jump into a Bastion. I don't recommend that. Alright, playing cover. Good, good. Actually, I like this. I like this dive right now. Focus the break, break. No, don't look at Bastion. You are not killing a Bastion. That Brig with half health, you could have secured that kill. And, you know what? The kills came to you. I'm noticing this a lot. You're getting kills because they come to you less than you fighting to get them. you aren't earning your kills. They are just so happen to be in front of your face because the Junkrat just blew them up and you secured them. But I will say you are securing kills. That is the most important part. Doesn't matter who is doing the work as long as you are securing the kill. Alright, this is bad for your team. You gotta back up. Good on you for not full ending on that brig and realizing that now is the time to back up. Alright, unlucky. Your Moira's gonna keep you alive, but actually, no one really capitalized on that. They kind of just let their Malga out. Nice primal. Very nice primal. Anyways, once again, mechanically, could use some work. You have two people looking at you at all times here, so not a terrible thing.
Performance.
Okay, I don't blame you. Your Moira is kind of often just on their own little side adventure. I would also think your teammates would be on point. You know, it happens. All right, you keep fighting the Malga. Stop fighting him. That was a waste of a bubble. You could easily just jump out and not use the bubble. If you're doing it to protect your Moira, that's perfectly fine. But I want to see more aggressive bubbles. I want to see you diving in and using that bubble. Not always bubbling because of Malga's in front of you. Because you're losing so many plays you can make because you're, instead of using that bubble to make a play. Like right now. If you had your bubble, you probably could go fight that Cassidy, but you don't. And you just place down your bubble randomly after you're about to jump to fight a Juno. Like, that was a waste of a bubble. No one used that bubble the entire time. Plus, you have the perk for healing. You got none of that healing. You just die. There was nothing there that benefited you at all. I mean, plus your whole team was all the way back there.
Another chance.
Alright. Pretty high chance you're probably not going to kill this Tracer, but at least you caused, some pressure. Get her out of your backline. I agree with this. Okay. At this point, your team probably needs you. I don't care that this Tracer's in the backline. Just come and say that she's there. Well, your team's dead. Nope, don't go in now. You lost Junkrat Tire. Their entire team is all... Okay, I don't even know if that Brig ult was necessary. That was just mean. I won't... Wow. They got point. Whatever. Your entire your Moira... Hold up. I actually want to go back. Because that... I do want to say outright, probably your fault for not being with your team for the final fight. But I also want to acknowledge your Mercy died with 99% to ult. Your Moira died with 88% to ult. You 100% can farm a Primal in the final fight. There were 3 key ults that could have won you this fight, but because you weren't here and you couldn't help your supports get their ults and you couldn't farm your own ult because you were so busy with a single little gnat in your backline, you got nothing done. Absolutely nothing was accomplished. And you die. As much as I like to make fun of Malga players, because Malga is an absolute chimp of a character. I mean, he's playing with his team. You gotta give him that at least. He's with his team the whole time. Doesn't run off and go feed. Or fight a random person in their backline when the front line needs you.
Ready to commit some crimes.
Or heck, their backline. Go fight one there. That would be a little more beneficial than fighting in your own backline. Anyways. Yeah, Overwatch Pro 397. Not happy with what I'm seeing so far.
1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
It's all come down to this. Let's make the most of it.
Taste of poison.
Alright, once again, you are playing... No, I was gonna be mean. Let's just say you're scouting your pick. Oh, there's your pick. Preemptive. I don't hate the idea of the preemptive bubble, assuming maybe the flashbang was coming. I like the idea there. Did you assume, you know, flashbang's coming? If I preemptive bubble, then I won't get hit by the flashbang as I'm coming in. Not a horrible idea. I don't know how beneficial it is, but it's not horrible. That being said, right here, when you got stunned by that Malga, is when you should realize you kind of fucked up. Your bubble's back here, but you are all the way out here. Your Mercy is overextending to hell. God bless her soul to go heal you. When that's not going to pan out.
Someone call?
The objective is now active.
Alright, you got away. You accomplished virtually nothing, but kind of feed them more ult charge. I guess you could say you got your Mercy more ult charge. But I would not call that a good dive. I don't think you accomplished anything with that dive. Alright, I like this play right here. This is a good play. Focus someone. You just saw 2 targets, and you said, I'm happy just hitting both of them. You gotta... Oh, I went too far back. Because I like this right here. You kind of enjoyed the view over there, and then afterwards, you see 2 good targets. You haven't used your jump. That's the most important thing I noticed right here. You don't use your jump immediately. This is a good as an escape, which you did use it as, but it also can be a great point of aggression. Right here. If you jumped up right now, I bet you can kill that Juno and probably still get out. Now, granted, you got hindered. Flashbang. Once again, save the bubble a little later, so, you don't get flashbang like that, or you can use it after you get flashbang just to have a little cover afterwards. But because of that, you don't get anything. I'm not going to blame you. Bronze 2's Bronze 2. You're still learning. That was not a horrible play, though. I want to see more plays like that, where you are getting in with your resources and can use them to secure kills, or at least cause pressure. You pressured them, but then you didn't get out, and you died instead.
Progress is still progress.
Alright, what do you do next? Still tied up. I think they are winning currently in the... Actually, it's pretty tied in the ult economy. If anything, you got it. You guys are probably up. Granted, your team's dying a lot left and right, so probably not for long. Alright. I mean, I got nothing really for that. Nothing more than I could say. Maybe if you played more aggressive, Malga wouldn't have gone in like that. But he probably still would have, if we're being honest. Your team probably should not have been poking Cassidy ult. I don't know. I got nothing to say. That's just kind of a bronze moment. Alright. Unlucky. Your Moira pops ult here. I would play aggressive with this. You need to play aggressive here. They're at 50%, you're at 10. You used the support ult and basically just kept your team alive at spawn. Don't chase the Tracer, she's going to get away. Alright, actually, you're far cleaned up. You can go chase that Tracer for all I care at this point. Yeah, good job, Mercy. Val Mercy cleaning up. Alright. Well, we're at an interesting point right now. You have point. Back up. You can probably look at this scenario right now and say you should not be here and you should leave. And you do. Good job. Or do you? Alright. No, that's not bad. Playing backline like that? Alright. I'm gonna be honest. You can either try to help your team here or just accept that they're dead and try to go for a pick. Well, you got no pick. You need to get the hell out of here. Just run. Yep. Mechanically, probably could have had a better jump there, but that's being picky. Is what it is. Play behind cover if you need it, and yeah, just try to maximize the chance of your survival. Another choice also there is to die even faster. If your whole team is wiping, you can just wipe with them, and then you all respawn at the same time.
No one can stop me.
You got him? Good job. I don't know who booped him up. I think that was your Junkrat. That was not your fault. At least you secured the kill on him after the Junkrat booped him up. Yeah, I got nothing for that one. That was just unlucky. Okay. So, one thing I want to say with that primal right then is you make the conscious decision right here to go for a very aggressive primal, as you went very aggressive to begin with. Didn't pay out for you. Yeah, let's watch this back.
It's
glad I got to watch that again. Okay, you jump in, very aggressive, place your bubble, alright? Malga boops you out, and you primal just to save yourself and try to keep the point alive here. That being said, I don't think that was... It's not a bad play. I understand the concern, the fear.
Can stop me.
But
Barrier initiated.
your Mercy is right there. Now, Malga is going to kill you faster than Mercy. Your Moira is still alive. You could live this, admittedly. I'm not going to blame you for this at all, because God knows what would have happened if you didn't press it. But this is the very last point of the ult, or last chance for you to win. You kind of have to play very risky, but also using your ult instead of not, and dying there before your team fight even ends. Probably not something I'd recommend, and you just kind of lost. I mean, admittedly, I don't even think this loss is completely your fault. I think this was just really unlucky. Instead of being able to walk back, you had your eyes really on attacking. And I think if you tried to back up towards your supports, or your Mercy was kind of going AWOL, but if you back up towards your Moira at least, maybe could have just lived that and saved your ult, and you could have stalled long enough that your Baraka made something happen there. I mean, I don't know. It's not your fault completely, but there is a lot to work on and a lot to improve on. But yeah, it was a Malga match. That's not going to be easy ever. Yeah, I mean, few things I would say just in general to improve on. Let's work on positioning here. I think there's a lot of times where you kind of just go in with not really an idea of what you want to do. In general, I would also just have an idea. Pick a target, stick with them. Don't let them escape unless it is literally impossible to kill them. You know, so you dive a DPS and there are 2 supports on him. You're probably not killing him. It's not really worth it to keep fighting in that case. Or if they are doing enough damage to you where you cannot stay alive. Your job as tank in general is always to get in, do as much value as you can, and get out. Which, ironically, is something your Malga, the enemy Malga did a lot. He got in, he caused havoc on your team, either made you back up or made your whole team back up, and kind of scare you. And then he got out when he got low. And you know, he did his job, and it very much shows who the victor is. So yeah, Malga's Malga. I'm not going to say that, you know, the Malga's better. Not to shit on every Malga player. I don't know who lack of air is, but you kind of whooped your ass. Just a little. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. That was Overwatch Pro number 296. And I will catch you all in the next all. Bye all.